The game has changed, my friend. And this is good news for you and for everyone else. Because this new game is not about earning. It's not about struggling. It's not about striving. In truth, this new game is not even about working. It's about you being you, following your inspiration, living your passion, and getting paid to exist. That's actually your birthright, because you came into this world with everything that you need to be wildly rich, to be free, to be abundant, to be fulfilled. It's actually the world that has conditioned you to believe otherwise. It's brainwashed you to fit into a system, play by the rules, sell your soul for a paycheck, to carry out someone else's vision just to get by. But all the while, it's just been undermining your own inner self. And when you trust your inner self, and when you express from your heart, then everything comes to you. You see, the world, more than ever, needs your art. Did I say art? Or did I say heart? What's the difference? The world needs your art and your heart. And no matter what that takes on as a form, whether it's a business you're creating, whether it's an art piece you're creating, music, painting, a screenplay, a book, a movie, right? The barriers to entry in all of these aspects, in all of these regards, have completely collapsed. There is nothing stopping you anymore from expressing your creativity, from living from your imagination. And with that trust and that courage and that belief in yourself, anything is possible. And the thing is, things are changing, things are shifting. Consciousness is elevating such that the real currencies in this new game are not only attention, but also authenticity. Because now there's more attention than ever. You can reach people from all over the world. You can reach your people, no matter where they are. And they like you for you. And they love what you create. And the more passionate you are, and the more you love what you're bringing into the world, the more they want it. This is that new creator economy. And you see, the fundamental currency there is authenticity, the originality of your creativity. And guess what? That's not something that you learn. You don't need experience to train that, to develop that. You simply need the courage and the willingness to express it. And look, I get it. I started on YouTube a little over a year ago, and I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and I held myself back out of fear, out of this sense of perfectionism, out of this imposter syndrome, thinking that, well, I'm going to be a fraud. People aren't going to get it. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I haven't learned enough. And the thing is, I've learned from that experience that you're not going to be ready, ever, until you choose to take that first step. And not everyone is going to get it. And that's a good thing, because like attracts like. And if you try to please everyone, you're going to please no one. You're going to get nowhere. It is the truth of who you are that resonates as truth in the people who actually can appreciate it. I had this beautiful example the other day that if you were to go into a piano shop and you were to press the middle key on a piano, the string that's vibrating on that piano, if you were to look at every other piano in that room, that same string is vibrating. That's resonance. And you see, where we speak from, where we create from within ourselves is what we speak to and create to. It's what we touch in the other. And so rather than trying to find the right thing to say or the right point in another to touch, just speak from your authenticity. Just create from your soul. Just express yourself from your heart. And look, I get it. There's fears, there's doubts, there's insecurities that come up, thinking that we need to do it this way or that way. 10 years ago, I was focused on businesses, entrepreneurship, and I tried every way but the way that was authentic to me to be successful. to create my business in a way that would make sense to others, that would fit into the ways of the world. And not until I did it my way was it actually truly successful and also really fulfilling. And everything became easy at that point because I was in alignment. You see, up until that point, it took a lot of hard work, it took a lot of striving, it was a lot of struggle, there was a lot of suffering, because I was doing it in a way that was not natural, not authentic to me. The same way that I was trying to go about YouTube. I thought I needed to learn how to get the hook right. I needed to get the whole format right. I needed to get the thumbnails right. And then I realized that I can just do it like this. I can just press record. I can share my ideas. Doesn't matter. The right people will watch. The right people will click. The people who don't care, they don't get it. I don't need to get it across perfectly in the first 15 seconds in order to capture their attention. The attention of the one, of you, who's still watching, that is who I'm speaking to. Because you can feel it. You can feel my heart. You can feel the authenticity. So it's not about tricking or convincing. It's not about becoming anything other than what I am. And that's the case for you. And that, and only that, is the true possibility for you to get paid to exist. And there's only one obstacle for that, which is yourself. Your own beliefs, your own limiting beliefs, your own sense of lack, your own insecurities. And guess what? If for nothing else, this whole journey of putting yourself out there, of creating from your heart, of expressing yourself authentically, it is for that purpose, to liberate your soul. And that, funnily enough, is the most compelling thing, because it's what we most desperately want. We want something authentic. We want something real. We want something raw. We want something vulnerable, because we want the truth. And when you put yourself out there in a way that's novel, fresh, new, and you face those shadows, those parts of you that you just don't want to admit or don't want to accept or cannot forgive, but when you do it anyway, there is an energy that comes off of you that is so magnetic, so compelling, so inspiring, that no matter what you say or do, right through that is that vibrational quality, that energy which is felt, which is so liberating, so enlightening, so empowering. And that is your true heart. It is like a child. It is purely innocent, pure courage, right? Pure playfulness, pure presence. It's not concerned about outcome, not concerned about failure, not concerned about preserving self, saving face. It needs to create, needs to explore, needs to experiment, needs to express. That's a beautiful thing. And isn't it so funny that a child is so disarming, so beautiful in its expression, that a child can really say anything or do anything, and it's more of a curiosity, right? And with that pure curiosity, that innocence, it's as if everyone who encounters that is able to look more clearly and honestly at reality and see what we've been overlooking, see what we've been so easily dismissing. And then we get a real true encounter with who we are. And that's the most beautiful thing that we can do. And that is the art of your life that is expressed from your heart, of your innermost self. And everyone who's open to that and receptive to that will see that and feel that and know that, and will be liberated in some way or another through that. And what more beautiful thing can we do for this world, for each other, for ourselves, than to create from that space within ourselves? It is the greatest gift we can give. It is our true purpose. It is why I'm here. It's why I believe you're here. Otherwise, you wouldn't still be watching this video. So the time is now. The game is changing. And the opportunity is yours for the taking. But it requires courage. It requires self-honesty. It requires the willingness to act on your inspiration, to trust yourself, to cultivate that intuition, that faith in your inner self. And if you want support in this, if you want to do this with a group, In a couple of weeks, I'm starting a 12-week mastermind called The Vortex, where together we are going to step into this vortex. We're going to collapse time and space. We are going to overcome limiting beliefs, any sense of lack. We're going to dive in over 6 live sessions, including Q&A calls. We're going to have a private Telegram group, and over 12 weeks together, we are going to shift into our true self, align with our inner self, and create from our heart, the art that we are here to create, to become the creator of our reality and to manifest our desired reality. And if that sounds interesting to you, then I personally invite you to comment Vortex down below. I'll send you more information. There are a limited number of spots. I'm looking for a particular group of people so that this can be a potent experience. And if that sounds like you, comment Vortex down below. I'll send you more information about it.